The following is a presentation of Manatee Schools Television in association with TV production teachers and students.
Good evening and welcome to a wonderful rendition of MSTV's Game of the Week, our very first flag football game. We are excited to be here to watch Braden River and Manatee take on each other for the first time in MSTV Game of the Week history. We are currently on third down. So just so everyone is aware, flag football is refereed different than tackle football. It is a smaller field. It is a different yards to get a first down. There are a lot of nuances that are different, and we are going to be learning them along with you. So we're at third down right now. Oh, and it looks like number 13 was able to get the flags. So we're going to be at fourth down, most likely leading to a punt. So every 20 yards is a first down. They are now at 4th and 10, so that is much too far. They will be punting the ball off. You will see punts are a little different in flag football, so we will take a look at the action to see what's going on. while we wait for the action, oh, there we go. There's the punt. And it is going to go out of bounds just inside the 40-yard line. So it looks like the Pirates are going to be taking over. 1st and 10 from the 38. So I'd like to welcome you all to our first ever flag football game. My name is Carl Sheltons, MSTV's live production manager. The reason I am up here is we've been having quite a bit of technical difficulties tonight, but I have some amazing interns who have helped me get things going, and we are very grateful and thankful that the district has allowed me to attain these interns. So I wanted to give all of them a shout out while I'm on the mic. Currently up top on the main camera, we have Landon Sponable. We have on our camera on the field, Brooklyn Decker. Normally our replay man, Tommy Replay, is actually on camera today. And then we have a Manatee high school student named Emily as well on a highlight camera. Then inside the truck, I have Jackson and Mike, and I will get their last names as soon as I can. Two of my great employees that have been a big help with taking this program to the next level. Jackson right now is helping out immensely to make sure that this runs smoothly. He got here nice and early to make sure we could do a great job for you guys today. So we are currently on 3rd down here. Looks like they've only been able to move the ball about 3 or 4 yards back, actually. So they're in need of a big play here, or they will have to punt the ball back. Huddling up. Looks like the quarterback called the play, and they are going to break huddle and get into formation. So in flag football, we actually only have one offensive lineman, and they are allowed to run out for a pass. So the center who snaps the ball is also allowed to be a receiver. So that is a fun wrinkle to flag football that is not allowed in tackle football. So while we have a quick break, I wanted to go ahead and thank all of the girls who have requested this us to film these games. I'm very excited to say we will be here for 4 or 5 flag football games as the ball is hiked. Oh, and she's throwing it deep. Oh, and it is almost intercepted, but incomplete. And that does no harm as it is now 4th down. So as I was saying, we are excited to bring you guys some flag football games throughout the year for our first time. We should be getting to every high school, so that's very exciting. Not only are we doing flag football for the first time, but every high school in the district will be represented. So I'm ecstatic about that. All the girls that have been clamoring to get the games, I'm very glad we were able to accommodate you guys. So it looks like we're going to be doing a punt here. And here's the snap and the kick. Well, that was a good job charging up for that ball to make sure that they get it at 35. Now, wherever you touch it in flag football is where you get it. So if she let that bounce, it could have cost them about 15 yards. So that was an excellent play by the returner to come up and get a hand on that ball and make sure their team gets great field position to start this drive here. All right, and here we are getting ready for the snap. Oh, wow. She snaps it through the legs, this center. That's a great job there. Incomplete pass, however, which will bring up, I believe, 2nd and 20. Actually, my correction is 2nd and 15. You get your first down at midfield. So they are aiming for midfield to get a new set of downs here. All right, here's the snap. Oh, and a blitz is coming. Oh, great job getting the ball off in time. Oh, and it was almost brought in on the sideline. Great attempt. So we are currently on third down. Decisions to be made. How are we going to get to the 50-yard line? So far, these have been pretty stout defenses as these girls are getting used to, this is their first game of the year as well. So everyone is currently getting used to the playing conditions and how this season's going to go. Snap is off. Another, a quick pass from the blitz. Oh, great job. Oh, and a great job grabbing that flag to stop her well short of the first down. Making it 4th and 12, probably a punting situation. So the Pirates did a great job to stop that drive cold in its tracks, and they are going to get the ball back. All right, here's the punt by Manatee. Again, a great job to touch that ball to make sure they didn't lose any more yards. As soon as you touch it, that is where you get the ball. So a great job by the Pirates to be able to get good field position. So they are going to have the ball close to the 40, meaning they should only need about 10 or 11 yards to get a first down. This will be a good drive for them to try to get momentum going. So in flag football, the field is 80 yards, and every 20 yards is a first down. That doesn't mean they start at 1st and 20. If they're at the 20-yard line, they need to get to the 40, but if they're at the 25, they also still only need to get to the 40. So basically every 20 yards is a first down, and they are fixed first down markers. Now I will be calling the 40 the 50 because that is what it is on this field. But that is technically midfield, which would be the 40-yard line in flag. Pirates pass the ball. Great catch by number 7. Oh, and she got her flags ripped off right about a yard short of the first down marker. We're going to have a big third down play coming up. Now, as you can see, we have a running clock, but as we get inside the final 2 minutes of each half, the clock will not continue to run. So these girls have a lot more time than you think to get this ball into the end zone. There's the snap. Oh, and it looked like she was going to run it. Oh, it batted down and she caught it herself. Oh, but a loss of a few yards, making it an even tougher 4th down decision. Let's see if they decide to go for it or if they're going to punt the ball away and hope to go into halftime tied 0-0 if they can stop Manatee. So let's see what decisions they have. Looks like they might be going for it. So the first big play of the game comes here. We have a 4th and 2. Oh, and it ricochets and is complete at the 40-yard line. What a play. They keep the drive going and keep the energy alive for their team in hopes to go on and get the first score of the game. What a fantastic play. All right, we have a first down from the 36-yard line. They now need to get, I believe, a touchdown in order to, so there's no more first downs left. Oh, I stand corrected. The 30 is a first down marker. They just moved the chain gang over there. And we have an incomplete pass. It is going to be 2nd down. And about 8 yards to go for a first down. Make that 6 yards. Deep shotgun. Oh, and she throws it very deep to someone wide open. Touchdown. What a great play. What a great throw. Great catch. Let's see the celebration. Oh, you got to love it. Ripping off the flags. And the handshake to celebrate as well. So being lucky enough to work in sports for a living, I get to be at sports well before they are actually live on air. And let me tell you, these girls have been so ecstatic to get this game going. I haven't seen a more intense warm-up from any sport. These girls were so into it, ready to get their first game going, and we've officially got the first score of the season. Going for two. Oh, and it is broken up. What a great play by number 12. So we are potentially at halftime as the clock struck 0. I am not sure if that is the case. We will keep you up to date on that. The refs look like they are heading back to midfield to set up a kickoff, so I don't believe the clock should have been running, but I will keep you informed as I get informed as well. All right, it looks like they will be taking it to halftime. Oh. No, I'm not too sure. Nope, looks like they're just taking a quick water break on the Pirate side as Manatee gets ready to get set up. All right, so we are going to head into the second. Now, when I read the rules on the official high school rule book, I saw that it was supposed to be a 2 20-minute running clock halves with 2 minutes on that would not be running at the end of each half. I believe I read the wrong rules because it looks like we are in the second quarter with about 12 minutes in each quarter. So again, I am learning these rules as you are. I thought I read the right ones, apparently not, but this should be a learning experience for us all. All right, so we are set to begin the second quarter. Manatee with the ball, down 6-0. Referees are making sure everyone is set, and they begin play. Oh, and a blitz coming, but a great quick pass. Oh, and it doesn't look like any flags were taken off until she passed the 30-yard line. What a great play to pick up a few yards there to bring up a 2nd and 8. Now we're hoping as the season goes on to get official rosters, but a lot of the girls this game were actually given their jerseys today, so it was not an ideal time for us to get the rosters, how quickly the turnaround was on this field, but we will do our best to get them next game. Manatee with the snap. Oh, and a backwards pass. Let's see if they do anything with it. Oh, a great job of avoiding a couple of tackles, and then a flag is ripped out right about the line of scrimmage, bringing up a 3rd and 10. Now, if you're looking at some of the shots, it may appear that some of the people are actually on the field, but in fact, the field is just skinnier, making it a tighter space to throw the ball and making it a lot more technical of a game. So it's pretty fascinating that they decided to shorten the field and make it even tougher on these girls, but I love it. These girls are ready for it. And we are at 3rd down. Long way to go. Let's see if they can pick up this 1st down or if they're going to need to punt away the ball. All right, as they line up for the snap, it looks like the quarterback's just going over her plays, making sure she knows what's being called. Oh, double motion. I believe that is a flag for a false start. Yes. Now that I know I read the wrong rule book, I will not say that I'm correct, but I believe you can only have one person in motion at a time before the snap of the ball. If you have 2 people in motion, they both need to get set before the ball is actually snapped. So that was a good job by the ref to catch 2 players moving back 5 yards, and we'll retry the down. So this is a very long 3rd and 25. Let's see what tricks they have up their sleeve in order to get a big play like that. Oh, what a good fake out, but it looks like, oh, and she turned the corner going the other direction. Oh, but her flag was taken out at the 35. There's a lot of running to get 5 yards, but what a great job by Braden River to stay on on her, make sure they flushed her to the middle where all their teammates were to help to be able to pull that flag out. Great job by the defense. Bringing up a long 4th down. Looks like they're going to have to punt the ball away. All right, we have the center coming to snap the ball off. There she is. Now, none of the girls from the kicking team are allowed to move until the ball is actually in the air or even caught. So let's see what they actually do. So here's the kick. So it's as soon as they kick it, they're allowed to go. But it gives the kicker more time to get adjusted to make sure that they get a good kick off, and that way you can get the game started. So looks like she got just past midfield, which actually means that they're right around if they would have been 1 yard back, they would have had 1 yard to get a first down if they were at the 49. But because they got to the 50, they're going to need to get to the 30, a full 20 yards in order to get that first down. The referees are currently talking to the girls from Manatee to make sure they know where they were tagged, whether they have a chance at another first down or not. I believe Manatee was told they do not. So first down right from midfield, 40 yards to go for a touchdown. Let's see what they have up their sleeve. Oh, that was a great pass. Oh, and just out of the hands of number 5, but a great concept, great execution of the play. Just fell short. So we are back to 2nd and 20. As our girls put back on their flags, make sure they're ready to go for the next play. And we're going to get the snap off. Oh, and she throws it deep to number 29, 25, and it was just out of her reach. If she could put a little more under that and let her teammate run under that ball, that would have been a huge play. I'd love to see that run again sometime later. We're at 3rd down now, 3rd and long. It wouldn't be a bad idea to try that exact concept again. 25 has speed. Let's see what they go for. She's lined up wide. The quarterback gets ready for the ball. And there's a snap. Play action. Oh, and just out of the reach. Would have been tough to pick up the first down, but they may have been able to go for it on 4th had they picked up some of the yards. Being as they did not, I believe they will be punting the ball here. So it is 4th down. Our girls are getting lined up for the punt and the punt return. And there's the kick. And it looks like what a great run back. She got all the way back to around the 40-yard line. So it looks like they're going to start with about a 1st and 10 from the 40-yard line. All right, and I am going to kick it over to our main announcer, Frederick, as I head back down to get some of these, get back to the truck and see what's going on in there. I want to thank Jackson and Mike for doing such a good job in there, making sure this game can go on without a hitch as we worked on some technical difficulties. Frederick, it's all you.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much, Carl, for giving it over to me. Welcome to another special MST presentation. Another great night. This will be our first flag football presentation of the season. And so it's something definitely special. as we have Manatee, the Hurricanes right now in position with the ball. Pirates up 6. Ball snap, handed off. She's going to take the inside, cutting it up, gets past 2 defenders, and she's going for a lot of yards, gets snatched off by number 23 on the way. Fast feet and faster eyes as she cut up that defense coming up that left side, making a big break for yardage for the Canes. It's funny, you know, being in lieu of the Super Bowl here. This is like our Super Bowl, the mini Super Bowl. Every game you got to play like it's a Super Bowl. You just never know what your little bit of effort can contribute. As the Canes come in another set, motion. They're going to hand it off to the motion girl. She's going to go through, cut up through the defense, gets stopped about 5 yards on that one. Manatee really loving these outside sweeps, back and forth, keeping the defense on their heels. Not much passing so far from these last 2 drives. Three girls on, 1 back on the line. QB's going to take it herself, fakes for the draw play, and is going to get stopped just 1 yard shy of the mile-yard walk. The mile, I call it the mile stick. The 1 yard stick. 3rd down as the Pirates look to have an answer for this run game that the Canes are blowing through here like a hurricane. Destruction. Cutting up to the 1st, 2nd level, switching it up with the draw play. Again, going to have 3 girls on, 1 off on the wide receiver. Hike to the quarterback. They're going to go for the short pass. It's overthrown over the top. Disappointment on the face of the Canes as they lead in the 4th and about 1. 4th and about 1. Quick timeout called by the Canes. And ladies and gentlemen, we'd like to thank you for sticking with us this long, especially through all the MSTV seasons. You know, a very fresh program, but with a lot of great potential, a lot of great students, and a lot of great management. We're trying to bring you something new and something different every year. And we appreciate you sticking by our side. You know, it's almost like it's like a soul R&B song. We're doing this little dance, and now this is the product that you guys are going to get. And not only are you going to get this product, but it's going to get better in the future. We'll take a quick break as we come from the timeout. They got like NFL street rules. Hey, at this point, it is what it is. It'd be only thing next time if I'll definitely reach out to coaches and try to get some named rosters so we can. That's just unfortunate. Well, anyway. Back to it, ladies and gentlemen. The Hurricanes come back in the set. They're going to snap here to the QB. Easy play. She's going to get past the first defender, get snatched up by the second one. And it's going to be a 1st down call here. And they're going to be moving the chains forward. And they do. They're going to be moving. It's not even chains. They're going to be moving the yardstick down back to 1st. Again, the Canes with this unstoppable run. Unfortunately, we do not. The ladies were just getting their jerseys today, so we do not have their names, which is unfortunate, but hopefully everyone can recognize each other. We'll try to do our best to differentiate. Snap to the QB. She's looking. She gets pressed. She's going to take it herself, going up the left side, past 1 defender. Only 1 to beat, gets snatched up. right before she would cross the line. She's going to be probably about 5 fish sticks away from a touchdown here, which is on the 10-yard line. So a little bit shortened field they play on in these flag football rules. Again, the Canes with an unstoppable run. This Pirates team is really going to have to start crowding in a little bit better tackling per se, flag snatching. They have to stop this onslaught. In motion, ball's fumbled, doesn't matter. They go inside and she runs a girl over. Trying to score the touchdown. There's going to be a flag thrown in favor of the Canes as they're extremely happy about it. Oh, I didn't expect to see no Marshawn Lynch beast mode going on out there. And yes, looks like the Canes are getting ready for the extra point. As time's running off the clock quick. Everyone's getting set. Hiking the ball here, they're gonna throw it. No success again trying to throw it to the flats. So that will be all she wrote for this first half of flag football. Game tied, Pirates 6, Canes just able to etch out one final score before the end of the half. And then we go into a quick halftime show. As you saw, the Canes there were very dominant on the ground game, especially with their motion plays going around, that sweeping outside. They got some very fast girls who were able to make themselves skinny and get through the defenders, and even if they need to, lay that hammer on somebody if they have to, you know. Ladies and gentlemen, we'll be right back after a quick break. Oh, you see that? Did you see that, Carl? That girl just run her over like that. You seen that girl ran her over?
6-0 on the TV monitor a couple minutes ago.
I didn't expect to see no Marshawn Lynch at the game, man. Does this does the webcam still work over here? This one right here I'm pointing at though. Is this camera on me? I feel like that one R&B singer we shall not name.
Right?
Yeah, I like the hype. I hear you, and I appreciate it. It might be Braden River, but I don't know if it's Hey, we're about to find out.
And ladies and gentlemen, we are back with the MSTV Game of the Week presentation as we are at Manatee High School, as the Pirates just snapped off an incomplete pass. We are here at the home of the Hurricanes as the Pirates face off against the Manatee Hurricanes here on this flag football day. Hurricanes showing a little blitz at the line. Pirates snap it off. High snap. Ball kind of bobbled. Quarterback takes it, going to go inside. Goes inside, keeps going, and is grabbed. Looks like at the 37. As you saw there, the ball was bobbled, a little high snap. Luckily, she had her running back as her blocker. Decides to take it herself, cuts it up on the inside, gets a couple yards. Another good snap there. Almost got caught by the defender, but she's going to find a way to get around. Flag thrown. And there's going to be a penalty called. Which will be marching the Pirates a little bit closer to that touchdown. They're throwing up the X, the DMX. They're going to hike this one off, too. The QB, a high snap again. Defenders all in her face. She has to go on her own feet, getting swarmed by that Hurricane defense, putting a lot of pressure on her. Rushing into that backfield. The snap's got to come a little bit, just a little touch shorter for her, and she'll be able to go to work. Getting the Pirates set. Running back in the backfield. Ball is snapped. Elite rush from the defense. Push. Ball thrown all the way back. It's intercepted by the Canes, and they're going to run all the way about 10 yards in after getting that great interception. As the defense has a well-done job. They jog off the sideline. And the Pirates consoling each other, trying to keep the team together and keep going. This Manatee offense coming back to hopefully have a repeat of what they had last drive, as they scored on the other end right before time expired. They're going to go right back into their set as usual. Motion girl. They're going to hand it off to her, but the Pirates in the backfield. She makes two of them miss, making them look silly. Hits the left outside, and she almost goes all the way, is taken down by a back-end Pirates defender on the left side. A great run there by the running back. She was given the opportunity of the ball. They swarmed her in the backfield. She hit a little spin, another spin, broke out left, and turned on the jets and almost made it to the end zone. The Canes getting back set as the center gets ready. He looks back. Motion in the backfield, hikes again. Flag thrown by the Zebra. He's going to call it on the Canes, probably a false start of some kind. And that's going to set him back a few steps. The Canes back in motion after the penalty. As the ref calls for time, game's back resume. Canes again going in motion, looking to hand it off, but gets another penalty. Looks like another false start, which is going to bring them back even more yards. Looks like they're about almost 15, 20 yards away from the end zone now. This is not something you want to see, especially after having such a hot drive. This brings the energy down and slows the play and makes it even longer and more difficult to get all the way to the touchdown. And they may have to go to their passing game, which has proven unsuccessful at this moment. Again, motion. They hand it off again. Defenders draped all on her, spinning, cutting through. Drops the ball, but it's not a fumble. She was able to gain about 7 yards on that one. Second down. Both running backs that they hand the ball off to on this Hurricanes offense are very shifty. As you can see, they can get low, they can hit a spin, they can juke, whatever they need to do. They're very slippery, and it's going to be hard for defenders to grab that flag. Going in motion again, hikes the ball. Quarterback looking. She's going to take it herself and get sacked in the backfield. A great heads-up play by the Pirates defender, not deterred and dropped back into coverage by the pass. Saw the QB's eyes, saw her drop the ball, and rushed her, and was able to get a big-time sack in the backfield. Now you're 3rd and long, especially due to the penalties, when you could have been a little bit closer. This puts a lot of pressure on this Hurricanes offense as they switch the quarterback. Height. She's looking, she throws to the flats, it's caught, a little stiff arm, and a flag taken. Fourth and long here for this Canes offense. What once seemed like a very hot drive has cooled down to an ice cream sundae as they've stalled out due to penalties and a couple big-time plays from this Pirates defense. Again, looking to go over the air. No running back in the backfield. Hike, the ball is snapped. Rush, the QB has to get out of her hands quick. It's thrown and caught. Absolutely mossed the air. The Canes are fired up. What a great pass. Hike, the ball, as the QB had a lot of pressure. And she floated over the top, and her wide receiver made a big-time play, reaching up high and snatching it out of a girl's hands. And that's going to be more points on the board for this Hurricanes offense as they leave the flag in the backfield as well. Setting up here for the extra point. Ball is snapped, rush to QB throws a dagger over the top. It's incomplete, broken up by this Pirates defense. And the Canes make something out of nothing as they're able to put another 6 on the board, not convert the extra point, but they take the lead with that score. Pirates coming to regroup as they were unable to stop the Canes after getting all the penalties on that drive, and they're looking to retaliate here. Last drive they had ended in an interception. Hopefully we can see a little bit different this drive. This Canes defense has been excellent. They've been extremely tough on the quarterback, putting a lot of pressure on her, and even when the quarterback does decide to run, they're there swarming her with not one but 2 or 3 girls ready to pull that flag. So we'll see what they have up their bag, up their sleeve, see if they can pull out some tricks, as it does look like they are switching who was at quarterback. The ball is snapped, hiked in the air, great pressure. Ooh, a dagger. Those are straight dot across the field there. A gain of about about 4. Looks like it was about 4 maybe. Ball snap, good snap. Rush, a deep bomb all the way out. Almost picked. Was looking to go to number 24 who was open. Just threw it a little bit short. But as you can see, this Pirates team is not afraid of risk. They got a big arm QB who can make a pass like that. Just a little bit better timing, they'll connect. The Pirates come back out in their offensive set. A lot better snaps this drive, which has enabled the QB to be able to look and read. She's going to take off. She's going, beats 1 defender, beats 2, and gets snatched by the 3rd. A lot better snaps for a gain of about, which has enabled 10 on that one to be able to look and read. She's going to take off. She's going, beats about 7. Only 2nd down here. 3rd down. There it is. Kane, same look. 4 wide receivers with the running back. Good snap. She's going to dump it off big, over the top. And it looks like there's going to be same team contact, which knocks the ball to the ground. Incomplete pass. The Pirates here trying to make it happen through the air, but doesn't happen that way. And looks like they're going to bring out some fresh faces here for what seems to be a throw off. So this is like a punt. Oh, she's actually going to kick it. So it's going to be a punt back the other way towards the Canes. That's one going to get pretty deep and is going to be picked up by one of the Hurricanes. She's taking off there, goes into a group of girls, tries to get strong with them. They wrap her up, and she'll be stopped at the 33rd, about the 34. So the Hurricanes able to stop the drive of the Pirates, and they're going to start out on their own 34. Very close to being able to put a dagger on here as the clock winds down to 3 seconds left on it. So they're going to need maybe a Hail Mary throw that they're going to throw here to try to go all the way. Or the time has run out now. Never mind. I was wrong. And they're going to be flipping sides here on the field as the Zebras will walk down the marking cones. And they'll be going the other way, coming into the 3rd quarter now. Game still very close, only a 1-score game. The Pirates are doing a lot better. The improved snaps really led to a lot faster offense on that last drive. More so about being a little bit more accurate with the passes and not getting them into traffic. They would have been able to maybe score on that last play as the Hurricanes snatch the ball here and get sacked in the backfield. Again, we see this Pirates defense a lot more aggressive than we saw them last time. They really got out there and got to it. this seems to be the secret to flag football, really having a free rusher to get back there as fast as possible, put pressure on the quarterback, either make them run or make them throw a very bad pass, especially with this Canes offense. They don't have an extra blocker in the backfield. She's going to get a running start. Three's going to take off there again, getting another monster sack. The Pirates seem to have cracked the code as this Canes team has been unprepared for this blitz. Pirates able to get a running start, take off at the line right at the snap, and force the quarterback to have to run, taking their eyes off downfield, making them distracted and able to get the sack. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. They're going to go back to the old reliable, try to dump it off short passes, incomplete. This is something we've seen them struggle with earlier in the game, and it looks like coach has maybe found the key to success as it's 4th down. And it looks like the Canes are going to be bringing out their punting squad. They're going to throw it off, kick it down. A good punt, which is going to be caught by the Pirates as she is swarmed. They swerving and bending corners, whoa, to get to that player and snatch off that flag. We saw the Pirates pull a little something different out of their bag, having their safety come and rush, and it really worked out well as the Canes didn't have extra protection through a running back in the backfield, forcing the quarterback to either have to get the ball out of their hands quick or have to run and take it themselves. And at that point, the defense has already kept their eyes open, and they swarm her and get the sack. So 2 sacks on that last drive equals where we are today. And the Pirates are looking. They're going to snap it. Good snap. Great blocks in the back. A dot. Ooh, snatched in the air. And the flag snatched off. They're going to have a gain of about 8 on that one. This change at QB has really worked out Snatched in the air for the Pirates as their passes are a little bit more smooth, a little bit more crispy. And this improved snapping has allowed the quarterback to not be distracted by the ball and able to actually get the ball out of her hands down the field. Another snap, she's looking down the field. She's going to go deep all the way, and it's broken up. Great defense by the Canes safety as her teammates come over there to congratulate her. Instrumental in that one not being caught. She poked the ball out from the back, and that saved that play. That was an absolute dot, absolute dime that the QB dropped on him. Just broken up by the safety. Pirates back again, quick sets. A little bit bad snap. She's going to take it herself. She sees a lot of room to run. She gets snatched. And now we go from 3rd to 4th down here. In a close yardage situation, I believe you go for it. This Pirates team has had a lot of success on the ground. I think that they could get about 5 yards. They need about 5 or 6 yards. I think they could get it. And they believe so too, as they're going to go for it deep in the back here to give a lot of space. Good snap. Looking. QB throws it towards the end zone. It's intercepted. The Hurricanes not messing around as you see them celebrating. Gets another pick on the day. Great work from that secondary on the Hurricanes as they're jumping, fist bumping on the sidelines, forcing the quarterback to make a rush throw and able to come up big. I believe that, yeah, they're way back. They're probably almost on the 1. They're on like the 2. On like the 11th. They're probably on the 13th yard line, something like that. Very deep in their own territory, which is dangerous, as I believe there are safeties in this game. And we've seen the absolute blitz from the secondary of the Pirates, so you'll probably see a lot more motion runs or a lot more QB runs just to get out of the danger zone so that they're able to have a little room and space to breathe in the back. Canes setting up in a wide offense as usual. Ball is going to be snapped. Motion. And they're going to fake the motion. Ooh. Good defense from the Pirates secondary as she came up and knocked that ball out of the wide receiver's hands, leading to an incomplete pass. Second down for the Canes here. They tried to run the motion play that they normally do, throw off the defense, make them come up. Defense said, we're not having it. We know what we see. Came back, made a great play on the secondary. Another motion. This time they're going to hand it off. Jet sweep up the sideline. She's going. Looks to cut it up. Does not. And gets way past. Great play on the secondary. The yard mark. Another motion. This time they're going to hand it off. Jet sweep up.
So the Canes have
She's
earned
going.
themselves a first.
Looks to cut it up.
Going back to
Does
that
not.
old bread and butter.
The sweep up the sideline, the motion, the sweep. The girls are just too fast, and they're able to get up to that secondary and third level very quickly. And they aren't afraid to throw a little shoulder, throw a little bow, like Ludacris. If they got to get downfield, that's what they'll do. Which I didn't even know was legal, but, you know, hey, I don't make the rules. Canes switching the QB. Looking. Motion again. Snaps. Hands it off to the one in motion. Drops the defender. She's going to cut it up the field. And is sacked. Gains about 11 yards there. 9 yards. The unrelenting rush of this Hurricanes offense, doing what they do best, getting to the ground game, putting girls in motion, and letting them run up the sidelines. They get in the set. Ball is snapped. QB's looking. Looks to pass. Throws a dot. Right into the hands of the Pirates as they get the interception. They're cutting up the field. And she'll be sacked. She'll be tackled at the 45. The Pirates saying anything you can do, I can do better as they get their own interception. And they're able to turn their fortunes around with the clock ticking down here. Running clock, whereas we're in the fourth quarter now with 3:24 and counting. So the Pirates really need to hurry up, get out there quickly, get down the field, score, hopefully convert an extra point so they can have the lead here and leave very little time on the clock for this other squad. The ball is hiked. QB with a lot of time, looking, says she's gonna run. She does, she takes off. Stumbling, trumbling, bumbling, gets herself about a nice 5 yards. And as the flags are being re-put on, clock is running still. 2:30. Timeout called by the Pirates. They must save every second as this game winds down here. Really getting close. Only one score away the Pirates can be, taking the lead very soon. Again, you know, we saw, it's almost like David and Goliath. We saw the Amazing rush game from the Hurricanes, running those jet sweeps left and right. The quarterback getting loose herself. But now you see that the Pirates have found an answer. They're going to rush every single time, as the Hurricanes are an all-out offense team. And so when you do that, you have no extra defenders to help protect your quarterback. So when the quarterback drops back or doesn't hand off the sweep, it's almost game over because she has someone right there on her and she has to run around and barely has any time and or space to work. And we're going to be getting the clock right here pretty soon. The Pirates had a change at QB and a lot better snapping, which has allowed the quarterback to see the field and have better vision and a lot more time to work, and it's translating to more yards, and hopefully will translate into more points soon. And looks like the looks like the ref is trying to get the clock fixed with the press box here. Something's going on. I don't know. One thing I do know is very chilly in Florida today. And starting to feel okay. The ref is trying to tell the guy in the box to run the clock. He's not playing around. He got somewhere to be after this. And the game has started. Ball is snapped. Pirates with two defenders in the back, and they get sacked. Absolutely no doubt about it. The Canes sent a great blitz, split the two defenders that they had in the backfield, and drove them all the way back. Essentially reset them from the beginning of this drive. Clock still running, 2 minutes left. Looks like they're going to stop the time. And back to the game as usual. The ref telling them to hold up. They start the clock back up. Ball is snapped. Time is running. Quarterback sacked again way deep in the backfield, and now the Pirates are in a bad predicament. Way farther back than they were at the start of this drive, with very limited time, and the clock is still running. 1:45 and counting. On third down, they're going to need a huge play to be able to get back into this game. Ball is snapped. 120. Small. Oh. And they try to go for a trick play. The Canes are all on it. They don't allow that to go absolutely anywhere. Fourth down with a minute left. They're going to need to go about 50 yards across the field right now. They're going to need to pull out something magical, something special, just to even get the first down. This is where you go for everything or for nothing at all. As you can see, they're going home or they're going for glory. Ball is snapped. Defender gets a good jump. A bomb down the side is swatted away by the Hurricanes. And at this point, this game is all over. "27 seconds, 12-6 Hurricanes up. At this point, the Canes are able just to run down the clock and take home this easy victory. Or rather, take home this victory the easy way. last play was a huge throw, just broken up by that Canes secondary. And after that, we know what's going on. That's about all she wrote for this. Ball is snapped, handed off to the motion. The Hurricanes are not stopping whatsoever, cutting up through the defense. Almost broke all the way for the tutty. Timeout. Wow, the Canes are not playing around. No mercy here, as they only want one thing, and that's that touchdown. Calling the timeout to put up a couple extra points on the board. Clock's running, 15 seconds. The Canes in their offensive set. Motion again. Not going to the bread and butter. Quarterback's going to take it herself. She's looking. And there's a flag that's thrown. Time has been stopped. 3 seconds left. A pushing violation on the Canes. So that's going to drop them back. Three seconds and counting. The Canes are going to take a knee. And it looks like the game is over. So, the Canes are going to take this one home. The easy way, taking a knee. Going to be 12 Manatee Hurricanes and 6 Pirates. Braden and River putting up a valiant effort, especially along the back end. However, ran into a little bit of trouble from that Hurricanes defense blitzing and getting those key sacks in the back. Thought that the interception was going to be the catalyst for this game to turn, and it proved to be until the offensive drive. Ladies and gentlemen, we appreciate you all for joining us for this very special presentation of MSTV Spring Sports. We also thank you for joining us and sticking through it with us through this amazing first outing of flag football. We hope to see you next time. And until next time, ladies and gentlemen, have a great night and stay safe.